Back in my college days, I took a class, drawing class called Life Drawing, where we had live models come on stage and they would undress. And it was interesting because most of the students, well, models were students who were getting paid by the school, kind of like a part-time job. And some of them I knew, so it's kind of weird to see your friends go up on the stage and take their clothes off. But this is something you do in art school. I don't. You see it on TV as kind of I don't know if people take it seriously, but this really happens, and it's a good idea because it helps you learn body parts and how to draw a body. The class didn't last too long. We had a couple models, but it helps because if you want to be able to do a body, you need to have a live subject. I'm always saying that people need a reference. And I suppose they could have wore bikinis or whatnot, but I think it's traditional in art schools that people go up there undressed. I mean, you see it on TV shows and stuff, and it's true. You just have to be mature about it, you know. I even got invited to an evening class where they had a model come in, and it was just like 4 or 5 students, and I'll never forget it because it was kind of weird. I'm not a farm boy, but I'm a small town. I was a small town kid at the time, and it wasn't something I was used to doing. But this picture, I'm starting off from a photograph. It's north of the picture here, off screen. You can't see it, but I'm using a reference to get all my shading correct. I did some really thick outlines on the outline of the body. I'm doing some kind of neat stuff with the hair. Now I'm coming in with some ink wash, which will give me the curves of the body. If I would have went directly with the reference, I think it would have been too dark. So I kind of lightened it up just a little bit and just did some edges to give it some roundness, because it would have been really super dark if I would have really followed that. So I didn't know how this was going to go over. I haven't done this kind of picture in years, but it's not bad. I don't know if I'll do any more of them, but it depends on how this video goes over, whether or not I'll continue. I mean, life drawing is important if you want to be an artist, and it only makes you better. So now I'm putting in some background to kind of differentiate between the body tones and the background, and I'm coming in with some darker ink washes to separate from the legs here. In a bit, I go quite a bit darker, but just in the creases and cracks, because I felt like it was kind of flushed or washed out looking, and it needed a little bit more contrast. So I haven't got quite there yet, but I'm getting close. Putting a little more, on the right side there, I'm adding some more darks to separate her body from the background so it looks more 3D. The face I was worried about, but I was not unhappy with the face. I was going to be gestural with it, and I think I accomplished that. Someday I'll explain what gestural drawing means. Oh, here it is. I'm coming in with some I should rehearse these things. Some darker ink washes to separate out some of the body parts so it doesn't look so washed out. So please like and subscribe if you like this. If you don't, like and subscribe anyway. I do appreciate you showing up, and if you learned something from this, that's just awesome. If not, I hope you were entertained.